Oh man, so today is, what is today? Friday morning. So this video is not going to go up for a little bit. And what I'm doing later today is I'm leaving town to go to a conference where I'll be presenting some of my research, which is, it's like a few hours away, a commute, like a 3.5 hour commute. And it's not a huge conference, but it's going to be still a good conference for me since I'm relatively new, relatively new into my field, which is microbial pathogenesis. And okay, so real quick, we're heading from the SoupaSoka south into the Blastlands. We have a few quests we can do here. We're going to start working on the stones that bind us, and I hope we can do this. It's a little like silly in terms of how complicated the quest can be, but shouldn't be overly difficult for us at this point. I think we'll be okay. I guess we'll find out soon. But yeah, so it's been like I haven't played WoW in almost a week, probably over a week, and it's just been really busy because I've been trying to cram a lot in at work to get some extra data to include to present, and also to create. I'm presenting a poster. It's not like an oral presentation, like a talk. I'm just going to stand in front of my poster and present postery stuff. So it's not a super high stress presentation, but I still needed to put my poster together. These are the posters are like 40 inch by 40 inch posters, something kind of along those lines. So I had a lot of things to get ready related to it. Let's kill this guy over here. And so, I don't know, so just a really busy week, so I realized I really didn't have time to play video games much. I played a little bit of Hearthstone this week, and I had some free time here or there, play a game or two real quick, because it's such an easy game to jump into, but otherwise, no WoW, so no Legion, no Vanilla WoW since probably last week, and I really won't. Do we get some silver? And I won't be playing again, today's Friday, till at least Monday, because I'll be gone for the weekend, so. These servant guys I thought were outside, or maybe they're inside. Servants of Grawl freed, okay. I haven't done this quest in a very long time, so I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna remember. I'm trying to look over here. Servant of Grawl, okay, he is outside. There should be one on this side also, at least, but let's go ahead and just kill this guy. And start throwing some dots over here too. Yeah, so the plan is to clear these little ogres out of the way. They're not much of a threat, realistically. But we'll kill them, clear them out of the way, and then head over to the Servant of Grawl. And it's weird how we kill these guys, and you'll see soon. But basically, let's see, I'll show you in the quest. So, yeah, so we basically need to weaken them a bunch, and then click on a stone, and the stone makes them actually killable. Otherwise, they're considered immune. We can't actually damage them. So where's the Servant of Grawl? So how does this work? I'm trying to see. I thought there was a stone that just floats here that we click on, but I don't see them now. They're on level 53, so they're not a huge threat. There it is. This is the stone of bind. That's what I'm looking for. I knew there was a stone somewhere over here. I didn't see it anywhere. It's like, where is it? It's kind of small, right? I mean, it's not a very large stone by any means. How's Tangmoth doing with that guy? Pretty good? Okay. So the plan would be to bring him close to the stone, almost kill him, and then I think as he's about to die, I click it. Oh, I gotta break the stone, I guess, first. Okay, perfect. That does work. I was like, is that gonna work or not? Okay, it's not so bad. So basically, it's actually really hard to do by yourself if you don't have a pet, because they will interrupt you while you're trying to like break that stupid stone. So it actually isn't. It's not so bad, right? Like that worked really well for us as a warlock because we have a pet to help distract, but it's a little bit tougher if you don't have a pet. Now there should be another one. There's another servant of Grawl over there. I was gonna say there should be a second one. Oops. Let's see. Can we line of sight this guy behind this? We can. Good. I don't think I'm gonna get line of sight on him here. Oh, he resisted though, which is even better. So, yeah, so these servants, it's going to take a while. We have 18 of them to do, and that's going to take a little while. 3 other servants of Grawl, but like overall we have more than just the servants to do. There's just the Gralls to do. Now, where's the stone for this guy? I don't see a stone over here. Well, that's really annoying. Is the stone back up over here? Like, I didn't notice if the stone disappeared after we used it. It did. Wow, that's really annoying. Well, we can't do anything to this guy. Unless we have the stones up, there's nothing we can do to him. So I'm fleeing from combat. I think there are more of these guys inside. I hope. Because otherwise we literally can't do the quest, right? I mean, we literally have to have those stones to kill those guys. Whoops. Huh, there's Grawl himself. Interesting. Okay, well, I don't see any servants in here, or any stones, so I guess we can leave this this room behind. Well, I'll tell you what, if we don't see any more of the stones, I'll do one more quick little look around here, then I'm just going to leave and go work on the other servants, because we've got 3 other groups. This is going to be a long quest, it really is, so that's okay. Let's take a quick peek outside, see if any other stones respawned. All the bad guy ogres are respawning at least. That's annoying. I don't see any stones over there. What an annoying quest, right? I mean, like, it's difficult if you don't have you literally can't complete the quest. Let's take another look over here. Nope, no stone. I wonder if someone else has come through recently and worked on this quest, maybe, and kind of cleared up some of these stones. There should be one around here somewhere, but I really don't see it anywhere. Huh. Okay, well. Stones that bind us. If there's only one stone, I guess we're not really going to be too concerned about them binding us. I don't know. Anyway, everyone's respawning here, so we're going to check out. Oh, hold up. How did I miss this? Oh, I can't do that while I'm in combat. I always forget that. I always think you can loot chests in combat for some reason, but you never can, and it always throws me off, despite, you know, thinking I can. I don't know why I always think we can, but I can't. Oh, imperfect Dranethist fragment. Those are cool. Oh, those are like things you can turn into a quest giver in the middle of the zone, and it gives you a random bind on equip. Green. Oh, all the goodies. So what did we get? We got a recipe that's not really worth much, and a ring that's actually probably an upgrade over our ring. So we'll gain 4 intellect and lose 2 spirit. I feel like that's worth it. That's surprising. I was not expecting. Yeah, I would give up a little bit of spirit for a little bit of intellect in general. That's nice. Cool. Okay. So now we're going to head south to get the Savine, the Servants of Savine, since we are giving up on the Grawl servants for now. The good news is, since ooh, a rare beast. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A rare spawn, folks. We don't see a lot of those. I can't remember last time I've seen a rare spawn, actually. I'm kind of excited about that. They usually don't drop much, but it's still kind of fun just to get a chance to kill him. Whoa, 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 that guy is about to do a stun on us, and some other scary stuff. Death Eye. What does Death Eye drop? Silver, Basilisk Heart, and a very boring Sunscale Gauntlets. Actually, those are pretty decent gauntlets, but it's still just a rare spawn type of item. You know, like just like a random world drop, nothing unique. Some rare spawns drop like unique items that only drop from that rare spawn. There's like a basilisk in the what are they called? The salt flats. I always forget the name of them. In 1,000 needles. Let's go over here. I'm trying to remember. 1,000 needles in the shimmering flats. There is a rare spawn there that drops a really good sword. Sometimes drops a really good sword for that level. It's like it's a great tanking one hand, I think, if I remember right. I think I have it on my Gnome Warrior, had it, but it's like, you know, good for like low levels. By the time you're at level 60, it's obviously not as good anymore. I don't remember what it's called, that sword, but it's a very good sword. Okay. Servant. I see servants of Savine. Do we see stones? I see a stone. I see a stone. Okay, we can do this. There's also a rare spawn that sometimes wanders around here, I believe. He paths along this path here, so keep an eye out. We might see him. And we're going to be clearing through this mess. Ban it. I just got... What? I'm not a demon. You can't banish me. It's not... We have banish. Only works on demons and elementals. Apparently, warlocks are considered demons and or elementals. It's good to know. So, Servant of Savine. We need to get all the way through this stupid thing. That's annoying. These are warlocks we found, which is kind of fun. So, we're gonna clear like these behind and then pull that guy over there and kill him next. This thing has a ton of health, by the way. How did that thing banish me and not my pet? Like, it actually makes a lot of sense if my pet had been banished, since banish affects demons, but I have no idea how I got banished. I mean, I know you can get banished. I've been banished before. It's always funny thinking about some of those weird cheating things that the NPCs can do that you can't do. Yeah, so we're gonna pull this pack, and then this guy, and then kill the Savine servant. I'm happier because at least over here I see a handful of things to actually kill. Like I see like more than one stone, so we should be able to do this pretty easily. Ooh, curse of weakness, gross. The good news is that these guys are fairly weak, although that warlock hits pretty hard with the shadow bolt, so I don't really want to take those to the face if I can help it. Let's pull this guy. Yeah, they hit fairly hard with the shadow bolt, so I'd rather not take that anymore. Also, the curse of weakness here does a pretty good amount of damage, so I'm gonna soak up all of Tangmoth's mana, and then a little bit more of my own. I just heard Tangmoth do like a voice animation or something. It's kind of funny. Okay, so let's dot this guy. We're gonna like throw all the dots on him. And I think I really do think the Stone of Binding needs to be like when they're kind of lower on health. I don't think it works if they're full health for some reason. Oh, so I'm actually interrupted by him. Wow, that's annoying. So like they literally interrupt you if you get hit, so you have to have a pet to do this solo. Wow. Please tell me he's close enough to die. Okay, I was like, oh my gosh, he ran so far away. I was like, I don't know if I can actually do this. You see what I mean? Like I almost thought he ran out of range of the stupid stone. I was like, gosh, dang it, don't do that. Okay, let's kill... Let's just do it like this. We're just gonna let Tangmoth take this thing, pull some aggro, and I'm just gonna do a very light set of dots on it, and just wand it. Because I don't really want it to pull aggro again like I did last time. It's a little more annoying. At least we only need 3 of these guys also, so it should be pretty fast to get through them. Okay, he's below half health. I'm gonna call that good enough. Hopefully that's good enough. Oh, come on, really? How to pull aggro now? Oh my god. I'm kind of waiting until he like fears closer to us. Now the problem is he's so far away. Oh, come on. Why is everything interrupting me? Make it stop. This guy's so annoying. Okay, I think we got it now. That was extremely annoying. It was like the stupid, the other mob we aggroed came straight at me and hit me, of course. That's fine. And then I tried to, and then he got aggroed by Tangmoth. I was like, okay, well now it's fine, I'll just click the thing. So I clicked the thing, and then he did like a cleave that hit me. So that interrupted me. Just like back to back to back interruptions there, it felt like. But we prevailed, so that's okay. It's kind of funny. Okay, let's scoot up here. What is this? This is a true silver deposit, which I still can't get to true silver, right? Yep. 215. I remember that now. Finally remember it. Okay, I see another servant and a statue over there, so if we can... So we could sneak by Altar of the Storms. Cool. So we could sneak by this guy, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Just going to kill it, and then we'll move over to the servant on the left over there. Yeah, so this will be the last one we'll need, and it's really nice, which shouldn't be too hard. Lots of small thorium. Man, I wish I had more mining skill. I really need more mithril, like, badly. Really, like, it's been something that's been a problem for ages. But someday, I'll have enough mining skill to mine thorium. That's going to be really nice. But until then, I will not be mining any thorium. Okay, again, I could just like test this, but I don't really want to risk it messing up. So I'm just gonna like try and not over aggro this guy. I'm gonna try and get him below 50% without getting aggro, and then I will click the stick thing, the stone thing. It should be good. Hopefully that's enough. Like, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if he has to be a low percentage or not. I think he does, but I could very well be wrong about that. And he is almost dead. Nice. Okay, well, it's right? I mean, it's really easy once we actually have things simplified a bit. Like, once we have the stones available to us to click, it's not hard at all. But that's nice. It's kind of a fun quest, really. I think it is. And it's one of those quests that you really do need, like, you have to work with someone else or have a pet, like we do, which is convenient. Sure does make things easier. Oh, there's more servants of Groll, apparently, over here at this cave. Let's go take a look over there. I didn't realize they were split up. I remember seeing that, now that I'm, like, thinking about it, I do remember seeing that on the map previously. I don't even think that's correct. I really don't think there's any servants of Groll over there. Like, I don't agree with Questy on that one, and I'm not gonna wander earlier to find out whether that's correct. Although I will wander around and pick up mithril as we're running around out here. Well, we need to go over here to do a couple more servants, 9 servants, a big chunk of servants. These are the highest level ones, I think. They'll be the hardest ones to kill. And while we're over there, we're gonna need to also work on our flawless Felicence from the Dark Portal. Shouldn't be hard to get that. I think there's just some demons that wander around that are like level 57 to 59. We'll just need 56, 58 maybe. We'll need to kill those until they drop it, and we'll be on our way. That's for that Warlock quest, which I think lets us summon a Doom Guard. I think that's what it's for, or it's to summon an Infernal. I don't remember which one. We've had that quest forever, and we've never done it, so we're due. We're definitely due. Oh man, someone's got Akubar the Seer, a rare spawn, like relatively recently. Someone got him anyway. This corpse there, Mithril and Mithril. Look at that, it's beautiful. Well, let's banish this demon, and we're going to kill this demon. And while he's fighting that, I'm going to mine some mithril. Look at that, some mithril here, mithril here. There's the servant of Raz or whatever we need. So we're gonna get that servant next. And yeah, so nice. So that's the servants we need. I don't see the demons we need. Just see another servant over there. Blasted Borlong. These are one of the things you can use to turn into some quest reward things, so they're kind of nice. Whoops. I did not mean to, I just clicked Tangmoth to heal himself. I actually meant to consume shadows. I just, like, clicked that on accident. Hit the hotkey for that. I actually did meant to send him to attack the Hellborn, not heal himself when he's at nearly full health. So, whoops. Anyway, dead Hellborn. Simple enough. Okay, now let's wander around and kill this guy before we try to mine that mithril. You know, I want to test this. I want to see if we can just use this now, and if it works still. Okay, it looks like it worked. Like he was glowing, but now the question is, do we have to kill him in a certain amount of time for it to work, or is it just gonna work no matter what? Okay, that's good. That's good to know. So I can pretty much, I don't know if there is a time limit to when like it stops working, but it certainly worked in like the 10-15 seconds it took to kill him there, which is nice. So that's a good sign. So at least we know it does work above 50% health, which I kind of was starting to think maybe it did, but I couldn't remember. But it was, you know, that's why we tested it, right? It's like for science. That's the logic there, I think. That's life tap once. Now this is the Dark Portal, and this is where you get into Outlands in the Burning Crusade. It's kind of cool, actually. And I wish Burning Crusade was open so I could jump through there and participate. Once you're level 58, you were high enough level to actually enter the Burning Crusade content or the Outlands. But we're not on a TBC server, so we cannot do that, sadly. I want to pull Tangmoth in a little bit closer to kind of pull that guy closer also. I don't know what the range is on these stones, but it seems like it's pretty good. Like that one guy that was feared a little while ago, he seemed to do pretty well getting pulled in. Yeah, so anyway, so my life's been just not bad at all. I mean, I'm really enjoying what I've been doing recently, just very busy. It's been very, very busy getting ready for this conference I'm going to. Making like my plans and getting kind of an itinerary together. I'm very fortunate because the grant that is funding me pays for my travel, so hotel travel expenses are covered, which is incredibly helpful. much better than paying for my own travel expenses for what is basically a work-related expense, right? I mean, I am working. I'm not going to have a lot of fun necessarily in terms of like seeing the city or anything like that, but I will. I mean, there's a little bit of downtime in the evening, so if I make friends while I'm there, usually what happens is at these conferences, you go to talks, you meet people there in poster presentations, things like that, and then you make friends with people, colleagues essentially, that have similar interests, and then you go out and have drinks afterwards as a common thing, or get dinner together. It's kind of fun. Oh, Flawless Spell Essence, that was easy. Really, really easy to get that. So it is enjoyable. I wouldn't say it's not a fun experience, but it's not like I'm not going for fun, right? So there's a distinction there. I think that makes sense. Anyway, so we're doing that for the weekend. I do also enjoy. I like staying in hotels. Like, I don't know if I'm weird about it, but I think it's fun to go to hotels and stay in a hotel room, especially if it's like like a nice hotel. Not my hotel's not fancy by any means, but it's not a. It's not like some like kind of skeezy motel type of thing, right? So it's like it's like a clean, like decently reviewed hotel online, just not a fancy hotel, which is all I can ask for when someone else is paying for it, right? And in this case, it's actually because I'm funded by National Institutes of Health grant. I'm actually literally being funded by the taxpayers in the U.S., so I really do try to be efficient with what I'm spending money on. Like I try and find cheap transportation. I try to find, even if it's a little bit more time consuming, I find cheaper transportation. I try to avoid, I think we're paid like per diem for food. Like I think they think there's like a government rate we get for food rather than like reimbursed per thing we buy. So it doesn't matter what I eat because I'll get reimbursed the same amount regardless. So if I eat too much food or buy too much food, then I have to pay for it myself anyway. won't be reimbursed. Although alcoholic drinks, I think there might be an option where they can reimburse per item, but they never reimburse for alcohol. There's like, so taxpayer money does not go towards alcohol at all, which is, I think, very appropriate. I'm not a big drinker anyway. I think I've mentioned that before. I like alcohol. I like to drink. I used to drink more in college and that kind of a thing, but I probably have like 2 servings of alcohol, like 2 beers in a month, probably at this point. Like, I just don't drink very much. It's not that I don't like drinking. I've never, I don't know. I haven't gotten into it. That sounds really weird. Partially for like health reasons. Like, I don't want to be like a heavy drinker by any means ever, because doesn't seem good to me. And so normally if I drink, it's because I go out with my wife for dinner and I'll like get a beer, try some sort of drink there, or we're out with friends. And then occasionally I'll make a drink at home. I've had mimosas I made recently for myself at home, because we had like some champagne that we got as a gift a while back. There's supposed to be a true silver deposit here, or a mithril deposit here, but oh, I can. It's like underground, but I'm able to click it just barely. Nice. So like we had some champagne we got as a gift like a year or 2 ago, and we never drank it. So recently I bought some orange juice and was making mimosas, and I was like drinking them in the evening. I don't drink before work. So I think one Saturday morning or Sunday morning I drank one, and then the rest of the time I would just like come home from work and I'd have like a mimosa, which is like normally considered like a morning alcoholic beverage. At least in my opinion. It's kind of funny. I thought it was kind of funny. But anyway, it's kind of fun. So I enjoyed it. It was actually probably more orange juice than champagne, so maybe I didn't make the best mimosa in terms of alcohol content, but it tasted good. I like orange juice a lot. I don't drink a lot of juice either, which, I mean, I think it's like important to say, if I'm talking about not drinking a lot of alcohol for health-related reasons, then I should also like include that I would probably say drinking like a serving of beer or a serving of alcohol every night. Like 1 serving of alcohol a night is probably not any worse than a serving of juice every night. I think if you're drinking like multiple servings of alcohol every night, you would probably be classified as a binge drinker or alcoholic. And how that affects your health, of course, varies person to person. And some people, it's like some people smoke, and they've smoked a pack a day since they were like 10 years old, and they're 90, and they're still alive and relatively healthy. There's things we still don't understand about health, obviously a lot of things. And so I'm not trying to like indoctrinate people and tell them what to do. I don't really care what you guys do, but I like to share what I do. Let's pull this guy over. We got another servant over here. So anyway, that's my story. But yeah, so this trip's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna learn a lot. That's like the most important thing about these, to me, is less about me sharing my research, but more learning about other people's research. Because I've been in the field of microbial pathogenesis for maybe 10 or 11 months now, which isn't a short period of time, but in the area of research, that's relatively short. That's like not a lot of time. So it's really, and I've never been to a conference related to that, so it's really going to be good for me to see other people's research in person and learn about it. And I should walk away from this much more educated about my field. It's going to help me a lot, I think, with my research. It'll give me a lot of ideas about new things to pursue also, I think. After we kill this guy, let's just go ahead and do it now. I'm going to rebuff demon armor. I'm going to siphon away all of Tingmoth's mana while we're at it. Let's kill this guy off. We also need a new soul stone up in a moment. This will be our 6th of 9 servants of Razalik. It looks like we're going to need to wait for more of these to respawn. I think we killed all of them over here. So we might just mount up and go north and work on some of these servants of Alistair, because I don't think there's any more here of these guys, and they should respawn eventually. So I think that's my best interest. I don't think there's any mobs down here. I guess I didn't really take a good moment to share it, but that is, like, I mentioned it, but that is the Dark Portal. So you would literally run through it, and it would teleport you in, as if you're going into an instance, into the Outlands. I keep saying Badlands, the Outlands. So it was a really cool experience. I remember opening night, Burning Crusade launch night. I went to the midnight launch, got the game in person, came back home right away. I had logged out as a rogue, so it was easy. I just logged out over to the side over here, I think it was over here, stealthed up, and then installed the game, loaded into WoW, and just popped on into the Dark Portal. That was the nerdiest thing I've ever done, was go to GameStop on a midnight launch, wait in line with people. I had a friend from my guild that happened to live in the same city as me. We waited in line together, got the game, got made fun of by random people walking by because there's a huge line of us and a lot of people making fun of us, which stuck with me apparently. Like, I remember it, but it didn't really bother me because, like, I just don't give a crap. And I was like a high schooler, so nerdy high school kid. But in the end, I got home, loaded up as soon as I could, logged in, and then I played all night and was the first person to level 51 on the Horde side, which was like my personal but non-important claim to fame. Like, totally unimportant, but it was my accomplishment. And then I logged out and slept through like midday that day, and then fell behind leveling and never hit. I was the first one to 61. I don't know if I said 51, I meant 61. And then I logged out and slept till like noon. I probably went to bed at like 6 or 7, slept till like noon, and then got up, had like breakfast and lunch with my family, because I was living at home still, I was in high school. And then spent the rest of the day playing WoW. I think I hit like 62 that night. And then I went to bed kind of early because I was still tired, and I don't think I ever, I never like kept up leveling after that. Like, everyone else leveled much faster than me, like a lot of people did, because I was just trying to like power through. Although I was one of the first people to get an epic or a flying mount, which was really, really cool, because I remember doing so much harassing of Alliance, because I could fly, so I just fly around and just like grief people constantly, with a friend of mine that also got a mount early on. God, that was so terrible. We were such mean people. It was like, we're just completely being absolute jerks to people. But, life goes on. They'll be fine. Those people probably don't remember that anyway. Okay, so we're getting our first servant of Alistair, and I think this is the only one right here, but there should be more off to the north over here, northeast kind of. I'm going to Shadow Bolt this guy with my instant Shadow Bolt, and then we'll get this Mithril first, and then we'll go north and get more servants of Alistair over there. Yeah, that should work pretty well. We thankfully only need 3 of these servants, so no big deal. I was listening just now. I usually listen when I play WoW on earbuds while I'm playing, so that my speakers don't like pull noise in into the microphone, because obviously there'll be a lot of like echo. And there's a few episodes, once in a while, very rarely, you may notice this problem that I forget to put my earbuds in, and I'm running off like my main speakers, and I just don't think about it. And then as a result of that, the beginning of the episode sometimes has like a weird echo to it. That hasn't been a long time, I think, but I've done it a couple times. I always feel really bad. So we're looking for more of these servants. There's one like right here. But is that it? Is that like, there's really only like 2 servants? There's gotta be one farther south maybe there. So we're gonna need to clear our way in. I don't know what the easiest way to do this is. Let's go this way. This will be good. I'm looking at it like, how do we get to that stupid stone? I think we'll kill this guy, this one, and this thug, then pull this guy back. That should do it. I'm gonna start dotting this one up. It's so efficient, having the ability to kill 2 mobs at once pretty easily, or relatively easily. I appreciate it a lot. Alright. Also, if we get some like more of these imperfect Dranathist fragments, or perfect, or like flawless ones, or the other or blue ones, they'll give you blue, like rare bind on equips if you get one of those, which is really cool. So let's pull this guy out. I think we can click this thing without aggroing this 52 over here. I think we'll be able to, so that shouldn't be too bad. There is a mithril deposit in there. I'm not going to clear all the way through for that crap. I don't care. But I will, I think, after this go... Oops, hold on, I got to heal up a little bit. I think south, there might be another one of these guys down here, which I somehow missed. So I'm going to go take a look at that after we kill this one. So let's do this. Let's pull this guy here. Send the moth after him. Click the stone. And I love the attack animation with this scythe. It's so cool looking. Oops, my fingers are off the keys. I picked my hand up, scratching my leg, and then I put my fingers back down on the keys, and I was off the home keys by one row, and I was like misfiring everything. I was like walking the wrong way, and like recast the same debuff on accident. Whoops, my bad. Okay, so we need one more Alistair. Is that how you pronounce that? Allistarj? It's not Alistarj. Like, it can't be Alistarj. I assume it's Alistair. See, apparently there should be another one of these servants down here, but I don't see him. I'm a little skeptical. But either way, maybe the other servants of Razalik have respawned, so that would be convenient. Oh, wait. Alistair. Okay, hey, there was one. I missed him. Nice. That'll be our last Alistair. How do we... Let's kill this guy. I feel like I'm constantly thinking of like my strategy to get into a mob, or to get into a spot with mobs. This can be a little bit tougher because like, there's quite a few of these guys here. I almost think we pull this one, kill it, or I don't know. I can't decide on the best plan of action here. I'm trying to not aggro anything extra. Okay. Snuck through, that's pretty good. Let's back up a little. Yeah, so we can just clear this way, maybe pull these two one by one. I don't know how to do this. I'm really not sure how we're going to do this without pulling like all of these mobs, which is quite a few. It's at least 3, maybe 4 or 5 if we get really unlucky with our pull. I think we can do this. Oh, that's bad. That's a really bad pathing. Wow, how did that not aggro that thug? Holy crap. That was beautiful. Okay, that was beautiful pathing. I take it back. I was like, there is no way. There's no way that guy ran through there and didn't aggro that thug. That's definitely like a some glitched aggro or something, or the pathing was bizarre. I don't know. Okay, well, let's see if we can pull this guy. Okay, that's not good. We will need to do this. Get him a little bit closer. Okay. Wait, what? How did I get aggro? Oh, that's right, that's right. I forgot I had a dot on him. Take him off. Tank him. Snap kick. Wow, that's annoying. Let's heal. Okay, let's just kill this one, because apparently he's not gonna lose aggro on him anytime soon. I was gonna just like, I forgot I had a dot on him. That was my mistake. I switched Tank off to attack the big guy, and of course my dot eventually pulled this little guy. Which was bad. Okay, another imperfect Dranathist. Do they stack? They do. Thank you. I'm so happy to see that. Running out of bag space again, as is par for the course for us. Okay, this will be our last Alistair, which is really nice. I'm really happy to see that. We have 5 slots left. I have my little G15 Logitech keyboard. My brother gave me this keyboard maybe 2011 because he was like upgrading to a better keyboard, and he just like gave me this one. I asked him if he had a spare keyboard because building a computer. He's like, yeah, you get on my old Logitech. I'm like, sweet, that's a nice keyboard to me. So this keyboard is at least from 2011 as a hand-me-down. My brother gave it to me, which my suspicion is that he must have gotten it 2008 or so roughly. I have a feeling he had it for a few years. So it's like almost a 10-year-old keyboard. Still works flawlessly. Like backlights all work, all the keys work. Look, our servant of Razalik has respawned. What else works on this? The little LCD display works, which is, I love that thing. Like, I never would have thought I wanted an LCD display, but I use it for WoW more than anything. But it's also nice because even for like when I'm listening to music, using like I use Windows Media Player for my local music a lot, which is really weird. Although recently I've uploaded everything to Google Play, and I pretty much play everything through that now. But there's a lot of little things that are useful on this LCD display, even though I think it's kind of outdated technology that doesn't really work for a lot of things anymore. It still works on Legion too, which is amazing to me. I don't know. I do like the display quite a bit. I'll be sad when this breaks. I don't know if I'll spend the money to get a new one. Now there is a servant over here, but I think there should be enough. Wait, what is that? True silver. Okay. I think there should be servants just around here. The last couple we need, and we need to go kind of the northwest anyway to get back to the servants of Grawl. So I'm just gonna move along the outer side of the dark portal here and go to this side to grab the other 2 servants that I need. The servants of Razalik. Yeah, looks like they're back. I really hope the servants of Grawl are back. I really hope that they aren't. Ooh, I need to make a new health, so I'm gonna do that. While Tangmoth pulls a little bit of aggro here. Yeah, I really hope those servants are back, because the stones are back, I should say. That's gonna be really annoying if there's only 1 stone. Although I think if there's 1 stone, if we can pull both the mobs together, we should be able to click the stone, which will free both of their spirits, I believe, or make them both killable. I think you can do both at the same time. I kind of remember doing that once, so I'm gonna give that a try, if at all possible. We'll see. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try that if there's only 1 of those stupid stones. I hope there's just 2 stones. It'd make it so much easier. All right, let's pull this guy. We need him a little bit closer, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe he's fine there, but I want to pull a little bit closer just to be safe. I don't really want to find out I click the stone and it doesn't do anything, because, damn it, there's not enough of these. Okay. Got him. Should be good. Start healing up. Yeah, so I'm happy to get this quest done. Once we get it done, the turn-in is just that fallen hero, which we saw him as we were running by down here into Blasted Land. See, this guy is just right up at the Swamp of Sorrows, the edge there. So I'm excited to check him out. And okay, good. So that's 9 of 9 servants of Razalik. But I'm excited to just be able to get this quest done and then just go turn it in up there, because he's like literally right there. I am not going to turn in. So this is where you turn in the Kamisha guy. These fragments. I'm not going to turn them in, because then if you turn them in, you end up, they don't stack. The things you get back are not stackable. They're just random green items, right? So I really don't want to stack them if I can help it. I'm kind of running, I want to keep them stacked them in and not use up more bag space, what I'm trying to say. So I'm kind of running along here to see if I can just like catch a servant of Grawl or anything. Oh, there is one there. Wow, where's the stone at? I don't see a stone anywhere. Do you see a stone? I want to get a little bit closer. I really don't. I'm trying to like... I seriously don't think there's a stone here. If there is, I have no idea where it's at. Okay. Weird. I'm like looking really close to try and like spot this out, but I don't see it anywhere. Okay, well we're gonna kill this guy off and move along, go back up to the northwest, and just wrap it up there. Huh. That's too bad. Let's life tap once. That's too bad. I was really hoping we'd actually see. I mean, I saw the guy. I was like, oh my gosh, there is one here. But, so we're going up here. Yep. Because the Grawl guy himself is up there. Ooh, is this, do you guys speak English in /G or mainly Russian? I'm curious if this... I've heard of this guild fear. They've been around for a while. I'm curious if they speak English in chat, or if it's mostly Russian. Teramis the Devourer himself. He's involved in some quest that I'm unfamiliar with. I forget what quest it is. It might be related to the Onyxia quest line. Is that true? For the Alliance? I don't know. I feel like I've seen him. Okay. No problem. I was invited to that guild by someone in YouTube comments, and I appreciated it a lot, and I was considering it, but then it's like, well, if it's mainly a Russian-speaking guild, then it's not really any better than, like, it doesn't really help me. Like, mostly I'm interested in guilds that I can be, like, social in, and it's not, I don't have anything against people speaking Russian or anything like that. I don't speak Russian, so it's like, it doesn't, I'll just sit and chat with a bunch of stuff going through that I can't even read, and my biggest concern is that I don't want, in general, I don't like having, like, in my Legion videos, I use my webcam, right, so it blocks chat that way, and I could block the chat even here if I wanted to, but I kind of like having it open so I can see it. Like in my Legion videos, I can still see the chat. My webcam is just blocked for the recordings. My webcam blocks the chat for the recordings. However, here I don't use a webcam, so I could obscure this in some other fashion, or in the editing afterwards I could obscure it, but I don't really want to do that. It's kind of annoying to have to, like, edit it out, so I kind of like leaving it open. But I don't really want like a Russian chat in there because I can't read Russian, and I I generally try to keep track of what's going on in chat. Like, it's a lot going on sometimes, especially when there's a higher pop on the server. I can't read everything. And very rarely I'll edit something out if it's something really bad, but most of the time I just leave it alone. It's like, whatever. But at least I can read in what it is if it's in English, right? But if it's in Russian, then I can't really do much with that. Holy crap, the stone never respawned. Wait, it did. It's right there. I'm stupid. Okay. There's one stone there. I probably shouldn't even clear those guys because they'll probably respawn. But I guess I kind of have to because they're going to get in our way otherwise. I'm trying to see if there's another stone on this side somewhere. Because what I want to do is, if there's not a stone on each side, then I'm going to pull both those servants, that same one stone over there, and kill both the mobs at the same time if I can. I think it should be doable. So what I'm looking for over here is a second... there is a second stone. Okay. So I'm good. Okay. So we can just kill both of them separately. Maybe that stone was always there and I missed it. Now I wonder if it was. It didn't really matter because there's only 2 stones anyway. I would have had to wait for respawns, right? Like I would have had to... even if I killed 2 last time, it wouldn't have really made much of a difference. Wow, is this guy gonna still aggro us? Holy crap. You know what I mean? If there's only 2 spawns, I need to kill 3 mobs. Even if I had killed both those last time, I'd still have to come back here at least once and wait for them to respawn one of those 2. So it doesn't really make much of a difference. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill this brute, and then kill this thing. And then we will kill one of the 2 Grawl guys and then go get the other one. So I am excited to have this quest done because this is a long quest. I've mentioned this, it's a very long quest. This is taking our whole episode just to do this quest. It's a very slow quest too, in a sense. I apparently glitched that guy out and he was immune and was healing, so that was annoying. I was apparently... I think, what it was is I was standing here and he's too big to touch me over here and I pulled aggro, so he like glitched over to us. Kind of funny. Let's pull this guy. So I'm sure he's close enough. Get Tangmoth to pull him a little bit closer. I always feel like I feel like there's plenty of range in these things. Actually, I feel like it's pretty good. But I'm so paranoid because they don't respawn if you miss with them. They just like disappear, and I really don't want them to disappear. I don't have to wait for these things to respawn again because they seem to be relatively slow. Slow enough that I don't want to deal with it, Okay, hold on. Mechanical squirrel, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna mount up, which is probably a little lazy. It's probably not necessary, but I feel like mounting up. And I'm gonna run over here. What time is it? It is... okay. I've got about an hour, then I gotta head out for my, I'm taking like a train in the city I'm in now to get started on my commute, and then gotta go from there. So I got about an hour. I'm gonna shower, eat breakfast, and my bags, I've sorted out what I'm gonna bring, but I haven't packed it. Like I've got it all stacked up in a nice little spot, but I still need to actually throw it all in a bag, I guess is what I'm saying. Small thorium vein, okay. So we're gonna get this last guy real fast, and then mosey on. That'll be close to the end of our episode. Basically, as soon as we kill this last guy, we might go turn in the quest. I think we will turn in the quest, and then we'll call it a day. And next time we'll continue on from there. Let's pull this. Okay. I was like, please don't aggro this ogre, because that guy's going to hit me, and then I'm going to be interrupted trying to bust down the stone, which would be really annoying. Alright, good. This is the end of our quest. I think one more kill here. We're just about done. I'm so excited. That was a long quest. We only killed 18 mobs directly for the quest, but man, it takes a while, doesn't it? I mean, it's definitely not your standard, like, killing, I don't know, you call it spray and pray. That's what I'll call it, spray and pray kind of quest, right? Man, I will say this. This server, look at, like, we have, what, 900 people online right now? It is kind of a bummer, because this server, the reason why I'm on this server, I mentioned many times, is literally because my Warlock was restored on this server. Otherwise, I would have probably considered going to... I'm going the wrong way. Going to a different server, a vanilla server, but my Warlock was here, right? And I love this Warlock. I want to see him through to 60 at least. My expectation is that this server will be merged with the larger server at some point in the future, which is actually going to be really nice when that merge happens. I think like, I'm supportive of that merge. A lot of people probably aren't, but I don't mind being on a larger population server. I'm trying to find some mithril deposit here. Do I want to kill these guys? Sure, why not? I need mithril pretty bad, so I will go ahead and mine it up. We also got 400 experience for finding Netherguard Keep. Netherguard Keep is the Alliance town over here. Alliance have a flight point here, Horde do not. So it's advantage for the Alliance at least. Just gonna dot both these up. We can be along our way. Well, I'm just trying to kill them as fast as I can because got more interesting things to do with our character right now with turning in this quest. I don't know how much experience we actually get from it. It should be a pretty good amount. I think we'll get like over 10,000 experience is my expectation, my estimate. I don't know what you want to call it. Scroll of Strength, nifty. I'm in combat. Why am I in combat? Okay, out of combat. I was like, really? I'm not in combat. Let me out. Let me out. All right, what is our mining up to? 191. So we've gained like five or six mining skill, I think, this episode, which is honestly we probably gained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mining skill. I don't think we'd mined any of this stuff before now, so that's really nice. Iron deposits all over the place. Wow, look at that. Iron, 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 iron. Well, here's the fallen hero of the Horde, level 60 ghost. Okay, you have done it, SoupaSoka. The poor tortured souls can finally rest. Our work is not yet over, SoupaSoka. We have much to discuss and much more to accomplish. 11,000 experience. Okay, I called it. A little over 10,000. Speak to Corporal Thund Splithoof. Where is Corporal Thund Splithoof? Whoa. Is this guy always here? I don't know if I've ever noticed it. Corporal Thund, Heroes of Old. Okay. 4,400 experience. Nice. Please take from this a relic of old. We no longer need it. Okay. Complete the quest. Oh, 8750 experience. Jesus, I'm forgetting how much experience you get from this quest line when you work it all together. So we just got like 9750. Wow, like 24,000 experience roughly. Jeez. 25,000 experience almost. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, Curith. As one chapter of adventure closes, another one begins. One of my men is still unaccounted for lost somewhere in the Blastlands. I'm talking about Lieutenant Curith. Find out what became of Lieutenant Curith. Okay, I know where this guy is. He's off to the east, I think. Yeah, he's over here. This is going to be a bit of a pain to do solo. We might be able to. I think my quest add-on is freaking out. So we need to log out soon. Although, yeah, every time I hover over that, it's glitching out a little bit. I think I kind of want to run over here and grab some of these iron deposits. Like, I normally wouldn't care about iron. There's a chance for skill ups for us, though, because they're green, so it's at least a small chance. And they're so dense, there's like 4 of them right here that I'm... Wow, look at that. Just like a string of iron. That I'm kind of like, well, I might as well do it, right? I'm going to throw out a couple things here that aren't really worth much, so we can actually loot this stuff. I don't know how to get up to this one. Yeah, I normally wouldn't worry about it, but since we're like right here, it's like, okay, sure, why not? Oh, I don't know how to get to any of these. How do I get up there? Maybe that's why they're there, because no one's able to get to them. There we go. Yeah, so the next episode, we're going to work on the Curith quest, I think. I'm going to look it up offline, or off the game first, because I'm not honestly sure if we can solo it. I remember helping people with it once on my rogue when I was low level. This is like over a year ago. I remember there was a group of people that were looking for help with it, and I was like 53 or 55, and they were like 60s and couldn't do it, I think. Or something like that. I think it's how it was. Or maybe I was like low 50s and they were high 50s, something along those lines. And I was like, okay, well, I can help you guys with that. And I helped them. We barely got it done. So I'm just like kind of nervous that it's going to be really difficult to do solo. It's an indoor little cave, and it's kind of a tight, cramped area. And there's like a big boss at the end that I think has an ad with them that you can't really solo pull. You can't solo pull them. So I'm a little nervous, that's all I'm saying. We'll see. Well, no skill ups, but that's okay. We did get some iron ore, which I'll sell or use or throw in my bank and never touch again, something like that. Next time, I think we'll work on, like I said, the Curith quest. If we're not going to be able to do that, if I decide I can't do that, then I might go up to Kargath, to Badlands, and the Broken Alliance quest, and also maybe we may go back to Ashara, or go to Ashara for the first time, and do this Flawless Spell Essence quest. I'm not exactly sure. We've got a few quests we can work on, so I'm not too worried about that. Now, as for us, at the moment, we have one last little thing. I think this is how we get up here. Yeah, I was like, there's one more little iron deposit I want to grab, so this will be the last one. Anyway, that is all for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.